I'm kind of embarrassed because I missed my therapy appointment this morning. My therapist and I had an appointment scheduled last week, but they weren't able to make it due to something I didn't ask. And they canceled my appointment, so we rescheduled. And when they rescheduled, they said, "How about 10 a.m. on today, Friday, October 24th." And I was like, "Yeah, like that sounds good." And I thought they were talking about 10 a.m. my time, and forgot that we have like a 3-hour time difference because they live farther east than I do. And I wasn't using my phone for I woke up at 6:30, but I wasn't using my phone for like the first hour of being awake. So I wasn't getting any like notifications or anything, and I was still just kind of under the assumption of like, oh, I've got, therapy at 10 in the morning. And then I get to my computer and I'm like setting up my webcam and stuff at like 7:45. And I see that I've got like some like emails from Headway, which is like the site that I manage getting therapy through, and like a little text that's like, "Oh, your appointment is in 1 hour," and it had been sent at like 6 in the morning. And it turns out that I had just totally forgotten that we have a 3-hour time difference, because I went through these like stages of remembering where I was like, oh, when they said 10 a.m. they meant 10 a.m. their time, and then I misremembered and thought that they were 2 hours ahead of me. And I was like, oh, well, I still have time because it's only 7:47 right now, so I can still set up my webcam and be ready for 8 o'clock. And then I remembered again that they're actually 3 hours ahead of me. And I'm trying to not catastrophize about it, because I don't, I with the way my anxiety works, I jump to like the worst possible conclusion. So I'm like, oh, like, they're mad at me, they're gonna hate me. But my therapist was really cool about it. They were like, oh, I didn't even charge the no-show fee because you've been so gracious with my 2 cancellations, which I really appreciate a lot. Like, that was really sweet of them. But I'm just like, I'm really embarrassed because I didn't think about it. I totally forgot. And it is what it is. Like, I'm mostly just kind of sad because when I went to go back to rebook another appointment, they don't have any availabilities for the next 2 weeks. So maybe I can message them and ask like if they have any cancellations in the future. But otherwise I set a notification to myself to, in 1 week, to check back and see. But I'll probably just check every day. But I'm just kind of sad about it because I was really looking forward to therapy today. We've only had like 1 full appointment together, and I really like this therapist a lot. They're also like, trans, non-binary, neurodivergent. They've also got a queer kid, and they also like moved around a lot, and they're also from like the South, which I'm not from the South, but I lived in like the Midwest and like the Southern Midwest. So like I feel like a solidarity with like Midwesterners and like a lot of Southern queers, because we have to kind of adapt like certain social survival mechanisms, and so that's really nice. I've just been really appreciating like having a professional to talk to about the way I catastrophize a lot of things all the time. So I don't have therapy this morning like I thought I did. And right now I've just got my little breakfast bagel that my girlfriend made for me with lots of smoked salmon on it, which I appreciate a lot. but I feel kind of silly because I was like, oh, can you bring it up to me because I'm gonna be in therapy, and she did. But I felt bad because I was like, it was like right at the moment she came up was like a minute before I was like, oh, I don't actually have therapy this morning. So I felt kind of embarrassed for like making a big fuss about it and like asking her to go out of her way to bring it up to me. But I was just really excited about it. But it'll be okay. I'll just reschedule. It's just kind of weird because like I was like in the mindset to like talk about stuff, and I still am, which is why I spontaneously decided to just start vlogging. This probably isn't gonna be like a thing, like a main thing. I just need to yap today, so that's what I'm doing today. I have so much work to do. I have so much work to do. So I'm going to finish eating breakfast and then we'll go from there. Okay, so the first thing I have to work on today, which because I've been putting it off for a couple of days, is I have to finish editing a comic pitch that I am workshopping with a potential client who runs a webcomic website where they feature a lot of artists. I don't want to name drop it yet because like nothing is finalized, and I don't want to like make a big thing of it if it doesn't like, you know, go through. But I've been putting it off for a couple of days because I just got really anxious about it, because I sent the initial pitch and he really liked it but asked for like some changes, so I need to work on that. So I'm gonna work on that before I let myself do any drawing, because once I start drawing I don't want to stop, and then I don't want to answer emails and I don't want to do business stuff, and I have to do business stuff today. I have to answer emails, I have to send invoices, I have to do the business part of this, which is like my my least favorite part. Like I hate it. So I'm gonna finish working on a comic pitch, where I'm just gonna rewrite it a little bit and then send it back to him and the other editor that I'm talking to. Okay, I'm gonna get on that. Okay, so I finally did it. I finally emailed them back. I just took a few minutes to revise the pitch and send it back to them. I'm kind of embarrassed by the fact that it took me like 15 minutes to just rewrite the pitch and then email them. But you know, that's just how it is. A lot of the tasks that involve talking to people, I usually put off for a really long time because I'm scared or nervous. And then when I actually do it, it takes like no time. But you know, that's just how it is. That's just like a day in the life. Okay, so I did that. My next thing is that I've just gotta do some personal stuff, like email my mom and answer some DMs from friends so they know I'm not dead. And then I've also got to figure out what I'm doing this weekend, because my wife wants to go to a cafe in Seattle that we haven't been to in a little while on Saturday morning. So I'm going to check in with her and see if she still is interested in doing that. And then also one of my friends is having a Halloween party tomorrow. But another friend also invited me to another thing. And even thinking about schedule conflict makes me feel so nervous, like I'm gonna like it makes my stomach upset. Because I get so nervous about like upsetting my friends or disappointing them. So I'm going to try to take care of that, because that's also something I've been avoiding doing the past couple days because I get worried about people's reactions. So I'm going to take care of that, and then once those things are done, I can actually start drawing. Yeah, I can start drawing. Okay, so I've caught up with emails. I'm working on going through my DMs right now with my friends. Yeah, so I'm working on DMs with friends, but I feel really bad because like my whole life I have just historically been really bad. Hi Momo. Hi Momo. I've been really bad at answering messages from friends. Not because I don't want to talk to people, but just because like I just don't think I was meant to be. Hi Momo. I just don't think I was meant to be like available like 24/7, which I don't think that anyone feels entitled to me like that. But I get like, what I'm trying to say is like I get really overwhelmed easily with trying to keep up with talking to everyone and communicating. Because usually I only like reach out to message people if I specifically like have something to say that's relevant to them. I'm not really good at like just talking for the sake of talking. It just doesn't come very naturally to me. But I'm trying to be better because I really love my friends and I want to be like present in their lives. I think I just also have to be realistic about how much energy I can put into that. Hi Momo. So I'm trying to get your butt off my keyboard. So I'm trying to be better about that. I had a falling out with a friend recently because I wasn't very good at responding to them or talking to them online. And I mean, we had a falling out for like a couple of different reasons, and I don't think that at the end of the day we were gonna be super compatible. But like they were right in saying that I'm not really good at talking. So I'm trying to be better about that. It's just I just don't have a lot to say a lot of the time, you know? And it's just kind of hard to convey that online, especially when so much of my job is doing computer stuff. So when being at the computer and being at my desk is part of my job, I don't really want to do it when I don't have to work, you know? Unless I'm like specifically like playing a game or, you know, in a voice call or like watching a movie with friends. I'm not really like at my computer to be at my computer. But I'm trying to be better about it. It's hard. So I'm gonna let my friends know that I'm not dead and try to solidify plans for hanging out with them in real life. And Morticia is knocking over my sertraline with her tail. Okay, I feel a little bit better because one of the messages was just my friend Misha sending me like Smosh clips. So part of answering a message was also just like watching a Smosh clip, because it's like a compilation of like Angela, who's like a Smosh cast member that we both enjoy. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I've answered messages. It's done. I don't have to think about it anymore. So the next thing is I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing this weekend. I want to know if my wife wants to come with me to the Halloween party. And then I've got to send my wife the files for social media stuff because she helps me with my social media scheduling so that I don't have to. But that also involves making the graphic real quick for this month's Patreon mail. And then I'm going to work on two of my paid projects. I've also got to order Patreon prints and stickers for this month. And then I've got to invoice my client, one of my clients. And I'm going to try to write some Pink Sugar stuff. I'm going to try to get the writing done before my friend gets here for co-working day. Because we usually end up talking a lot. And talking is easier to do while we draw and not while I write. So that's what I'm thinking. She usually gets here around like noon, 1 o'clock, and it's going on like 10 o'clock now. Okay, I'm gonna get that taken care of real quick. I gotta make little graphics by pulling up the mail template and the file. Okay, I'll be right back. So this is last month's Patreon promo. I kind of do it in the style of those like old school TV advertisements for like the zoo magazines and stuff. And I've really been enjoying doing that lately. It's just really fun. This is last month's. So this was the print and this was the sticker. And once my files are done syncing over the cloud, I'm going to download them because I do all my art on my iPad. And then I'm going to like add it onto here and swap it out. And then I can put it in my folder of stuff and then I can send it to my wife. Okay, so this is the Patreon print for this month. I'm really excited about it. I think it's really cute. It's my characters from my webtoon, two of them, Satya and Artemis, dressed up in like coordinated little Chapel Roan performance outfits. And then the sticker is Satya with a text that says, "I place my faith in fictional women because there is no consequence for this behavior." Which is something that one of my friends said that just, it made me laugh so hard, so I had to like immortalize it forever because that is the punishment that people get for being my friend. So I'm gonna export this as a crunchy JPEG, and it's gonna give it like a fun TV flyer sort of look. So here's what I like to do for that. I like to export it as a JPEG, of course. Things to upload, export, and then I'm going to save it at like 60%. Nope, sorry, wrong field. I want it at 100% of the scale, but I want it at like 60% of the quality. And so then it's gonna export kind of like crunchy and shitty looking like that. And then when I open it up, you can't really see it super well from the camera, but when I open it up after exporting it like that, it's got some crunch. Like there is a loss of quality. So next up, I'm going to run a Clip Studio auto action that is, it's called VHS effect. And then it's gonna do a couple things for me and give it a little extra crunch. And I do that. And then it makes it look yucky, which is very fun. And then I literally just Google TV scan lines. And then I'll just like pick whatever comes up and I'll just kind of like copy paste it. transform it, get it to fit over the whole file, and then I think I usually do, I think it's screen, and then I set it to like 30% opacity. Yeah, that's the good shit. Or you can do like, you know, color burn. With something like this, it's kind of hard to fuck it up because part of the aesthetic is that it looks fucked up. I think overlay is kind of the most suitable for this though, because it lets the saturation shine through. So again, you can't really see it super great on my camera, but you can kind of see it if I zoom in. But it's fun. It's fun, you know, it makes my job a little more enjoyable. Which is to say I love my job. But like my work is better when I have fun making it. So I'm trying to keep it that way. And this is what makes work fun for me right now, is making these like goofy little flyers. So I'm going to upload this in a moment and hopefully my Patreons will enjoy it. Alrighty, so it is time to order Patreon stickers. So I'm hanging out on Sticker app, and I really like the glossy, not the glossy, I really like the matte material, so that's usually what I go with. And then I can upload my sticker instead of flashing a bunch of inappropriate images. Where the fuck is it? Why can't, there it is. Okay. Okay, cool. And then I like to make the cut line nice and big. And I try to have my stickers a uniform height, so I do like 3 inches. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's cute. Don't know what I'm gonna do for the back. Ooh, I kind of like the black. That's kind of nice. Oh no, I'm kind of conflicted. Oh no. I think... Oh, that's tough. I have to ask my wife what she thinks. I need help. I like both of these. Fuck. Okay, my wife voted on white, so that is what I'm going with. And because my stickers are 3 inches tall, and I get about 50 of them for Patreon, it's gonna come to about 42 buckaroos. Okay, I have ordered Patreon stuff for this month, so prints and stickers are taken care of. I think next thing I want to do is write some more of my next graphic novel and do a little sketch for that so I can show it to my patrons. And then I'm gonna resize some comic pages. But before that, I'm gonna do my morning stretches because I haven't done my stretches yet and I can feel it in my shoulders. So I'm gonna do that.
Stretch your back, next arms and legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arms to the side and bend the knees. Repeat.
All right. I am sitting in my little corner. I've got my iPad. I'm gonna try to lock in for writing some of the 3rd book before my friend gets here. Because Misha's coming over today to visit for a co-working day, as I mentioned before. I feel really bad for my patrons because they have been patiently waiting so much for new comic stuff. I swear I'm writing it. I have written so much stuff for this book, but writing is like, it's hard to share. Cause like I'm a visual artist. I draw stuff, and it sucks to be working on something and to be so excited about it, but like not really have anything to show for it. So I'm gonna try to finish writing this scene and then do like a sketch for it so that I can have something to show people, because I feel so bad that it's taking so long, but I really don't want to rush this because I'm really excited for this book. There's a lot of big stuff that happens, and like a lot of really good character interactions, and I want to spend time with it and like just let it be the best it can be, because we deserve that. Like we all deserve that. I deserve to feel good about it, and you deserve to enjoy reading it. So I'm gonna try to lock in and write some more of this scene and then sketch a little something. And it's, oh my god, it's already almost 11 o'clock. Holy fuck. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna try to not wig out about how much I want to do today. And I will see you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm not done writing yet, but I did hit a plot point that I do like a lot. So I messaged my partner about it to just kind of like get their input and to like see what they think. Because my partner Hopi, they're really also invested in the graphic novel that I make. So we kind of like bounce a lot of ideas back and forth off of each other, and I really like getting their insight because they have a really good sense of like helping carry scenes over into each other. So I'm just kind of like yapping with them and like seeing what they think, because I have a much easier time writing when I just kind of have someone to bounce off with. But because it's a project that's like so personal to me, I have a hard time. I can't just like do that like all the time with like everyone. It has to be someone that I'm kind of comfortable potentially embarrassing myself in front of, basically. So I'm really grateful for them because they've helped me with a lot of ideas. So I'm just kind of set up in like my little cozy corner here. I have like a little corner in my office where I sit and write so that I'm not at my desk the whole time. And yeah, that's just kind of what I'm up to right now. I'm kind of hungry, but we don't have a lot of food that's appetizing to me in the house right now. I could maybe like heat up some leftover pho, but I don't know. I might just end up eating a peanut butter sandwich. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry, so I think it's like 11 o'clock now, so maybe at like 11:15, 11:30, I'll go make myself something to eat. I like to let it sit for a little while because I have a tendency to kind of stress eat when I'm overwhelmed. So I want to make sure that I'm like actually hungry and not just having a stress response to all of the stuff I want to do. Yeah. I just wanted to check back in and say that I'm still very hungry. It's not 11:30 yet, but it will be in 8 minutes. My stomach just rumbled like a cartoon orphan. And the tough thing is, the only thing I want is like spam musubi from like Uwajimaya, because I don't want to make it myself. I technically could, because I have spam and rice here at the house, but I don't know if I have any seaweed strip. I don't know if I have any nori sheets left. So that's the hard part, is I really want a specific thing from an Asian grocery store that is like a 25-minute drive away from me. And the worst part is I was literally there 2 nights ago to get pho ingredients for Wednesday night. I could maybe get a banh mi from the Asian market that's like 15 minutes from my house in Kent. But if I go to Kent, I'm gonna want to go to Value Village because I love to look at the thrift shop. I'm just so hungry. All I can think about is food. I'm gonna lock in for the next few minutes, and then we'll see where we're at. I'm so hungry, and I have some leftovers in the fridge. but I don't really want to cook something. I just want to like eat something, which sucks because usually I love cooking, but sometimes I'm just like not in the mood. I don't want to get like, I don't want to go through the work. I just want to eat, you know? I have a leftover burger in the fridge from last night. Okay, we're good. I have leftover burger in the fridge from last night. I'll just eat the burger. It's okay. We got this. Hi, Momo. Yeah, you're the best girl. You're the best girl. I love you. Yeah, you're the best girl. You're so cute. You're so fucking cute. I love you. I love you so much. Okay. I'm gonna take like a little brain break to just kind of enjoy my little lunch and have some water for like 15 minutes or so. Today's gourmet meal is half of a burger from Red Robin from last night. Because my wife and her partner had a TTRPG at the house that ran until like 8 or something. So afterwards we all just went to Red Robin, and it was really nice. I got this like blue cheese and bacon burger, and I had this they have a spiked strawberry lemonade that's really good, because I already really love the Red Robin strawberry lemonade because it's got like the actual like little strawberries in it that I love to scoop out with a straw and eat. And they do like a spiked version of it now, so me and my wife had our little silly drinks together, and that was really fun. But yeah, I'm just gonna have like my little break, and then I'm gonna go back to writing, because I'm kind of actually like in the flow of it now, but I had to stop because I feel so hungry that I feel almost nauseous. So I do have to take a break to take care of myself, and then hopefully when I go back to writing, the flow will still be there. Okay, so Misha just got here. I ran into her like right as I was stepping outside to go check the mail. So I'm probably not gonna do like a bunch of voiceovers while she's here. I'll just like record it later. But now that she's here, we're gonna hang out and draw and co-work together. And I'm gonna hopefully maybe write a little bit more, but probably not much more. I'm mostly gonna shift over to some client work now, and ideally sketch out something for the graphic novel too. But right now I'm just taking a nice little walk. I have a mailbox right down the corner from here, and I want to check it before stuff gets delivered today. Okay, so I was grabbing my stuff to go hang out in the bedroom with everyone because Misha got here and we're gonna work together. And as I was grabbing my iPad from the corner, I heard a droplet of water, and it turns out that there's like a very new water damage on my ceiling with water that's dropping into this cup. I just submitted a maintenance request, so hopefully it gets answered soon.
Filming the porn crew? I have so many questions. Did they greenlight the doc?
I ended up driving her to her mom's house. I'm guessing she told her fiance I told her, because he has been blowing up my phone, calling me an evil little home wrecker. Partners.
Yes.
On that day.
Yes.
That's an aspect that I'm like, oh my god. Right.
Oh, I'm gonna get a little thing of water real quick.
Oh, do you got one for me?
Yes, of course, honey. Thank you. Here you go, gorgeous. Thank you. Your favorite 3 shots of warm sink water. Every time I paint minis, I always think about when I was trying to take a little video of my figure to like show off the little angles of it, and in the background is you and Gala talking about slurs for Italian people, and then Gala being like, it comes from guapo, which means handsome. Why did they turn it into a slur? But it's like you reciting off like a wiki list of like Italian slurs. And it's one of my favorite videos of like all time. I love the organic nature of it. Is there like a particular like vein of Italian hatred in the East Coast?
There are a lot of ancient and horrible things to take root in Boston. Because I, like a lot of things, I found the prose a little trite.
Yeah.
But I was talking.
Well, however you spin this, there's one thing you haven't taken into account. And that's what the team is going to make of this.
Team of get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so I just dropped off Gwen at home. Well, not at home, at the game shop. And Misha went home. We had a really nice time together. Misha was able to work on some of her comic, and I was able to get some client contract work done. And then my friend Gwen came over, and we painted some Warhammer minis, and watched Blade. And we all had dinner together, and that was really nice. But also, some of my packages came in the mail from Poshmark, and I've been really looking forward to opening them all day, because I just like never buy clothes for myself, so this has been like a really big and like exciting development. Okay, so first off is this little necklace that I got for myself. I wasn't intending for this to become an unboxing video, by the way. But I'm really excited about it, so I wanted to show you. So first off is this necklace that I got. I don't know how well that shows up, but it's kind of like a black and gold like enamel, and there's like a little bird on it. I just think it's really pretty. It's got just kind of like a nice vintage look that I really like, and I think it'll go it'll go really well with a lot of what I have. Then let's see. And then this is my black velvet blouse. Oh, it's like it's so soft. I'm so excited. It still has the tags on it. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. It's really soft. I love velvet. So I'm really excited to like have something like made of velvet. Okay, I think this is also gonna be like a blouse and a vest I got. So here's the vest. You can't see it super well, but it's got like these really nice details on it. I really like that a lot. That's really exciting. And then this is like a gay little vampire blouse that I got. Okay, I'll definitely have to iron this out. But it's got this like little tie in the front, and I really like the little, it's got the gay little vampire sleeves. I love that. And it's got this like lace detail on the bottom. Right? It's so cute. I love it. I'm really excited because like these are all clothes that I like picked out like just for me, and like I'm just really excited about it because I haven't really done that in a long time. Okay, so this is the thing that I am like the most excited and nervous about. It's a pair of these like short ankle cowboy boots, and the reason I'm nervous and excited is because I ever since 5th grade have worn a women's size 11 or 12, a men's size 10 in shoe, and if you've got big feet like me, you will know that it's really hard to find cute or like just kind of like attractive shoes in a big size like that, especially ever since Payless Shoe Source closed down. That was a huge loss, because that was like one of the only places that like people with big feet could get kind of like reasonably priced shoes, and I'm really hoping these will fit. Right, so here we are. These are so fucking cute. I'm so excited. I'm trying to not get my hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up. But I really hope they fit. So I'm actually going to try it on right now because I can't stand waiting. Okay, let's see. Please fit. Please fit. I don't know if they're going to fit. I don't know if they're going to fit. Okay. I don't know if they fit. It's technically on my foot, but it's kind of tight because I also have really wide feet on top of having really big feet. But what I might be able to do is I'm gonna wear them around for a little bit and try to hold a hairdryer to them to sort of like while my foot is in them, to sort of like relax the shoe material a little bit, because like, do you see how cute that is? Like, look at that. That's so cute. That is so cute. I love it, and I want them to fit so bad. I don't want to give up on them because I love them so much. Okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. And if they're too uncomfortable, I will thrift them. But I really want to try. I want to make it work. Like so bad. I like them so much. Also curious about this vest. Okay, so this vest definitely won't be able to button up on me, but it's still really cute and I can wear it open, but it's got like amazing texture. But yeah, it says it's a medium. I think it's more a bit like a small. But I'm also just a very like burly person, so it could also just be that my body's weird. And that's okay. That's okay. So I'm gonna try these on tomorrow, and I hope that they fit. But yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna close things off for tonight. If you happened to watch this at all, thank you.